cry, 'cause love takes time. Are you recording? 'Cause I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna be here alone. Oh.
Okay.
You don't even know that song, do you?
No, what song is it? Tell us, girl.
Mariah Carey.
Oh.
Love takes time to heal when you're hurting so much. Couldn't see that I was so blind to love you. Oh my God, you know what I was singing today in the shower and I almost sent it to y'all.
What?
It's the big blue couch, and it's white again, and it's blue and it's white and it's blue and it's white and it's blue again. It's the big blue couch, and it's white again. And it's blue and it's white and it's blue and it's white and it's blue again. It's the big blue couch.
It sounds so good.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know. We still need to drop a whole album for that whole season.
I love all my fans. I love everyone who has supported my.
You know what my favorite. You know what my favorite shit is.
Big blue couch.
No, my favorite is always gonna be. Damn, what is it? Say hello to Lucius.
Say hello to Lucius.
Is it say hello to Lucius?
No. It say hello to Lucius. Hey, Lucius. Say hello, Lucius. Hey, Lucius. Hey, hello,
say hello to Lucius.
Hey, Lucius.
It's something. It's so divine.
We don't know what the fuck she
moves. He's always on the move. He's always playing Santa's game. He's always on the bottom. Always going in the car.
He's always in the showdown. Now he's a clown now. Now he getting his ass now. Now they beating his ass down. Now he's in the hold down. Now he's at the showdown. Now he is a clown now. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. It is, honestly, it is this tea, baby. It is this tea.
Whatever tea you got in there.
Hello. We are so happy to have you back today. And Big D, I am really proud of you for staying on my behind about making sure we get these episodes out. Big D loves you all. I do too. But Big D is like, no, babe, we are going to give them what they want. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in again. Welcome back to the Royalty with Tiff, Hannah, and
Big D, a.k.a. Derek F., the jolliest Grinch of them all. And of course, I have to make sure we're doing this podcast. We only have one more episode for the year of 2023. And then we take a long break. So I don't know. It's going to be really sad, but also it's going to be good for us. We do need a break.
You're a mean one.
Yes.
Mr. Grinch.
That's me.
You really are a heel.
Yes. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Me. All right. So we get into tonight's episode. Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, okay.
Tiffany, how are you doing today?
Oh, I love when you ask me that. I am feeling amazing today. All because of you guys. I received a whole lot of love in my box.
You did? Oh, not in your box, but yes, you did receive a lot of love in your on your social media. I saw it all last night, and you looked. Let me tell you this: you looked amazing. Like the outfit was a knock. It was a 10 out of 10. You looked exactly how I wanted you to. I thought you would have ripped it off, and it would have been a thong underneath. It was so sexy, so hot. The stockings were all the way up to the hoo-ha's, and I live for it. You were the cutest, sexy. I think Santa Claus. You're probably Santa Claus's favorite, and that's why Mrs. Claus got an issue with you.
No, Mrs. Claus doesn't have an issue with me. No one has an issue with me. I'm the biggest helper at the North Pole.
Helper at the North Pole. Okay, so we get into tonight's episode. Josh just went home. I want to say this. I love watching Josh. I think we talked about it. It was great to see him. And I hope to see him in the future doing the challenge. Okay. Now, Nicole has a conversation. We start off with Nicole having a conversation with Taylor in the bathroom and Britney. Okay. Nicole makes it clear, which I got to give Nicole her flowers. She makes it clear, Taylor, I'm not upset with you. Also, I'm not even worried about you, girl. Like the way that she kind of like pushed it off, like you're not my target. But if Nicole was smart, she should keep in mind that Taylor is a target. Like you need to like remember what she did. But she's just kind of like, girl, I ain't worried about you. I'm worried about trying to get these men out, and I'd rather go against you, and I feel like I can do better against you. And I mean, tell you the truth, it's a good move on both parts. Yeah, Nicole's thinking smart, and then Taylor's also like, well, she's not going to target me now. Like,
yeah, exactly. She did exactly what the conversation was intended to do, which was minimize my threat level, lower your defenses. If I tell you I'm not coming after you, you're good with me, don't even worry about it. I mean, you can think I'm gaming you, but you can also believe me. Even if you 50% believe me and 50% think I'm gaming you, it's better than you 100% think that I'm coming after you. So
that is true. I agree with that. Yeah. I mean, like I said, kudos to both ladies. They're both playing phenomenal games. Britney, I love Britney just being there like, yeah, we have to stick together. Like Britney
period.
Is killing me.
It's a brawl, not a bra.
Britney has gave me lighters to last me for a decade. Like
hilarious.
She's
the funniest person I've probably ever encountered in my life.
Yes. I would say this. Britney is the funniest person on Big Brother I've ever seen. She is the ultimate diary room, like, I would love to be like behind that screen, like hearing the stuff that's coming out of her mouth.
Imagine the things that we don't get to hear. Like, you know, her one-liners, they're hits, and there's so many that don't get to reach us. I'm like, can we get a script of them, please? Because we need a book. I need to be able to pick some shit out.
Yes, I agree with that. So, you know, they have that conversation. Now, after they're having this conversation, we get a ring at the doorbell. Okay. And who could it be?
I don't know. Is it Santa?
It is Tiffany, the sexiest, naughtiest elf, walking through the door. And the way she comes in, like, this is crazy how you come into this door. Like, you have, like, you come
not me. It's her. It's her. It's not me.
Yeah, no. The way you come in this door, it's like, baby, I've been here, done this. Hey, everybody's so excited to see you. I love that you gave everyone hugs and everything like that. I think you just warmed it. Yeah. How did you feel? How did it feel just walking? Like, because here's the thing, you've walked out that door. You've never walked in that door.
Yeah, I did.
Like that. But I meant like, you walked in, you walked out since the last time you were on Big Brother. Right. How was it to walk back in? Not playing the game. You're here to be a host. Like, how were you feeling? Were you feeling good? Were you feeling regretful? How were you feeling?
I was anxious because there's a hurry up and wait aspect to the show. You're always filming a TV show. And so I know I'm on the other side of this door waiting on my time to go in, and it's like any other challenge or competition we've had to do on go. there is no time for nerves. You're nervous until you hear go. And when you hear go, you're on, and you'll just look back at it today, you know? Yeah. So I'm standing on the other side of the door, and I'm waiting on the doorbell because that's when I get to go in, and I don't know what they're going to be doing. I don't really know who's there. And so when I open the door, and then I see everybody, I see little Britney and Nicole, Taylor, X, Frankie. I'm just like, oh my gosh, hi. And then they just all embraced me because I know, like, Nicole doesn't know me. Britney doesn't know me. Frankie, me and Frankie had just met. Taylor, X, we know each other. So it was like, they were like, do we hug her? And I'm like, yes. Hi. So it was great. So, but walking into the house itself, like, and being safe.
Yeah.
I was in awe. I was just like, oh my gosh, look at it here. Look at my home. Look at the North Pole. It's so cute. Santa's going to be so proud of me.
Well, I think he was, because we'll get into that a little later, because you did great. Tiffany, the elf ambassador, explains that the naughty and nice power that they have to figure out is a key to match Santa's door. They have to find the key and get into Santa's office to let out the singer, I'm guessing.
Yes, Elfie Buble. You don't know Elfie Buble?
I was going to say, who the hell is Elfie Buble?
Elfie Buble comes from the same recording company as Jill Frost.
Oh, girl.
Oh, you are really missing out on Snowtown.
Where are these real singers? Where is the real singers? These are, once again, like I wrote in my notes, once again, they have another cousin or family member from production singing.
That's like saying Tiffy, the elf ambassador, is not a real elf.
Is Santa Claus real, Tiff?
Derek, we are not going to do this.
Okay. So they have to go around, find the key, okay? Nicole finds the key quickly in the bathroom, real quick. She was the last person to look at the key. That's the crazy part.
I don't think y'all understand how fast Nicole found that key.
It looked fast. Like, it felt fast. It felt like she looked, walked in the bathroom, found it, done. That's all it was.
As fast as it felt, it was faster. I said, girl, what do you have in you? She's got like a battery in her back.
I love it. I love it because let me tell you something. I feel like it's like that one bone that just kicks in when you're in competition mode. It just kicks in. Like, oh my God. It was crazy to see. For the first time, as Tiffany the Elf said, we get a lovely song by, she lets out Michael Bublé, whatever. He comes and sings.
Elfie Bublé, just show some respect.
Elfie Bublé.
He's a pop star. He's bigger than
Tiffany sits on the end of the piano like she is in the 80s at a jazz bar, okay? So the first time
I wasn't even born then, but I know what you're talking about, brother.
Mm-hmm. So the first time the advantage and disadvantage is going to be combined, as Tiffany is explaining. The advantage is that you can sit one player out of the Santa Brawl for the first round, which
you're getting bench.
Which is weakening their opportunity of making it to Santa's Brawl. Okay. We get to the first competition. Nicole makes her decision to sit out Xavier. Okay. That's a smart move. She wants to get out, the men. Frankie is her, friend. She's not going to send Frankie home. She's sending out Xavier.
Yeah.
Okay. This challenge, Tiffany, was called the North Pole Eggnog Recipe Book, whatever. Okay.
The North Pole Eggnog?
Same thing. What do they have to do, Tiffany? Why don't you explain, since you are the elf ambassador?
Well, I'll tell you what Tiffany, the elf ambassador, had to explain to the contestants competing in Santa's first competition. The contestants had to taste all the different combinations of Santa's eggnogs. And Santa had nogs from here to hell, baby. And there was always one missing ingredient in Santa's nog. And I will let you, Mr. Frazier, tell them all about these nogs because I can still smell them from here.
Oh, I believe them. Okay, so they had to figure out, as Tiffany said, basically, what's the missing ingredients. Whoever wins will make it to the Reindeer Games and also will get a power that's going to be huge, okay, in the next competition, okay? The first eggnog was a kitchen sink eggnog. It was interesting, and Tiffany's commentary was great. She basically said Santa threw everything but the kitchen sink in it. Like it just killed me. Okay, the missing ingredients, I don't have all of them. I just have the name, but I do remember this one. The missing ingredients was coffee, and Britney was so upset that she said, "Ugh." Not being able to identify coffee is not being able to identify my kids.
I'm with her because if you have coffee every day, you definitely know coffee. And to not be able to identify coffee, how? It's a part of you. It is you. It's an extension of yourself.
I would be honest. I would not be able to identify coffee because I don't drink a lot of coffee. I don't drink coffee.
I mean, you know that. Yeah, but that's not Britney. Britney knows coffee. She knows her children.
No. She did say that. Now, we get to the next one. A deli nog, okay? It sounds exactly what it is. It's a deli. It's a sandwich type of nog. This one had Britney, had Nicole, gagging. Okay,
but they were so pretty. Weren't they pretty?
Yes, and your commentary, you were so... Let me tell you something. If I had to say... You were the cutest elf, but you were also petty as fuck. The fact that you were laughing as they're drinking this stuff. And then here's the best one. We get to the third one. Squid nog, okay, with a squid in it, which is disgusting.
So here's the secret you all don't know. When I was walking these eggnogs over and handing them to everyone, there was... One of the squids had a little fly crawling on it. And I picked it up and I went to hand it to Taylor and I saw the fly and I said, "You better be happy I like you." And I put it back on the tray and I got her another squid with no fly and gave her that one. I'm like, it's bad enough that it's blended squid whatever, and then it's got a real squid. It was like he was so thick, just perched up there like.
That's what they say about me. Perch up there so thick. I believe it. Okay, they should have a big D nog at this point. But I know it was disgusting, Tiff. It was disgusting to watch, watching it, and when they had the real squid in it, I was like, that's disgusting. But here's Tiffany. Oh, my light just almost fell. Here's Tiffany. I can smell it from here. Girl, shut up. Tiffany, you would have made me so. I would have been looking at you like, I'm about to pour this on you, girl.
At one time, I told them, you have to get it on both sides of your tongue.
The commentary was great, though. Can I tell you that? Because I know, I'm listening to the other elves, and it just comes natural because you're just good for TV. That's just what it is. You're great. You're yourself, and people can see that and feel that through, watching the TV. So when I'm watching you give this commentary, I'm cracking up because I'm like, this is how you are. So I feel like everybody else when they were doing their one-liners, like DX and Jordan, it was feeling more fed a little bit, where yours was kind of just natural as turning into a host, where you're like, oh, smell that? I felt like it was really, really good. Okay. The next one we have is barbecue nog. I can't imagine what that smelled like. Sushi nog, which had like, I think it had the eggs in it, if I'm correct. The one that really blew
the fish
my mind,
eggs. Yes.
the fish eggs. Wing nog, a wing nog chicken with the chicken foot in it. Baby, where the fuck did they have a chicken coop in the back? Like, where are they? How is Big Brother? And also, I feel bad because I'm wondering how long have these shakes been sitting out here? We're talking about milk mixed with nasty shit.
Honey, I don't know if it had no milk in it. Listen, when I took the top off that fish one, the chicken foot, I was not expecting that. Okay? I was just like, is that a chicken foot? I said, I will stay a host. You heard me?
I would have did the same thing because I was confused. I was like, what is going on? But I was kind of like, of course, me being me, I would have killed this challenge, but it was just interesting to see. Okay. The fast food nog. Keep in mind during this comp, I'm so sorry. Taylor is leading with 3, Frankie is leading with 2, and Nicole is leading with 2. We are now down to the final nog, which was a fast food nog. Taylor ends up getting it because she kind of says it tastes like fish, and it's really tricky because you could have picked tuna or you could have picked filet fish, and she picked filet fish, and she ends up winning this power. So yes, Taylor is doing great because she is playing what against real players. Okay.
Not a part of it.
Okay, because there ain't no real players on her season, but she playing against real players, and she's doing a great job, and I'm so proud of her on what she's doing, and she's really showing everybody like I'm a threat. You know, like she said, you can't keep a baddie down.
Okay.
Go ahead, baddie. She's showing it up, and I love it. Taylor gets the power. Taylor gets the power. Listen, I got to make sure because, they'll like to crop one part and then send it and make me look bad. So crop that whole fucking thing this time because they didn't crop it last time. Taylor gets the power. She gets the power is for her to choose who to save out of the 4 to go into. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
She gets to choose who she'd like to save to keep safe with her.
Yes.
That secures a spot into the Reindeer games.
Yes, that is correct. Now, at this point, Taylor, once again, you think, Xavier's out there doing Xavier things. Like, he wants to be saved. Like, they're working together.
He want to be saved. Should I save him? He wanna be saved. Y'all too young. Mr. Super Trick. Yeah, she wanna kill me because I tossed the chick. Y'all don't know E40?
What's in? I do know E40, but what's in that cup?
Baby, this ain't nothing but some chai. I tell you about me. I am high off life. That's just how I get down. When you happy, it come all through your pores and your veins. It come out your nose, your eyes, your mouth, your tongue, your teeth, your hair. Your hair start growing, your skin start glowing, your teeth start shining. You start speaking the truth. Your pockets get thicker, baby. That ass getting wider. You know what I'm saying? When you're happy and you get high on life, you don't need nothing in your cup. Water.
Okay. High on life, guys. So, we get to Taylor's decision. She decides to keep Nicole safe just because of the fact that, number one, she feels like she could beat Nicole. She feels confident with Nicole being there. She's trying to set herself up for the ending, okay? Xavier has to go in. Frankie has to go in. Britney has to go in now, okay, to the next Santa Showdown, okay? Is that correct? Yes, Britney, that is correct.
And
yes,
Frankie
that is correct.
Are at risk for the next for Santa Showdown. Yeah,
they have to meet you in Santa's office.
Yeah,
and
that's where I do my handy work.
This is where the competition is an A, B, or C competition.
It's a memory It's a memory challenge. It is a memory competition. What do you remember? Do you remember all the things they said? All the songs they sang for Christmas? Do you remember?
Welcome to
all the Elfie
Singing with
Buble
Tiffany
lines.
tonight.
I mean, whatever. Welcome to the Tiffany Show.
I mean, we already know that, girl. I'm just here just to help. I'm not really here.
Nah. No.
This is the
You're
Tiffany
not gonna
Show.
know this is I'm here for royalty with Tiffany and Big D.
No, this is the Tiffany Show.
You the one we said at the beginning.
I'm here to help. This is not my show.
No. I can go through the text messages. I got proof right now. Is you ready? Yeah, no, that's what you said to me.
I am just here as a producer. You are the talent. This is your show. This is you and Hannah's show. I'm just here to produce. That is it.
Don't nobody show up to hear us argue.
Anyway, so we get to the competition, A, B, or C. Tiffany is now opening envelopes that are stating things they have to, hopefully memorize, different singers, clothings, how many, clauses were on how many Santa Claus were on the piano, like all this dumb, I'm being honest, all these dumb questions where like this is where I would fail, because I would not be thinking about memorizing things around the house besides just like the competitions and what happened in the competitions. So that's really hard.
But those were the competitions. Every time the questions were based on the carolers that came in and out of the game, and those were actual things that happened during competitions.
Well, I mean, I guess.
If you think that you're going to get to Santa and it's just going to be an easy sleigh ride, you got another thing coming, Rudolph.
Well, I'm not worried because I'm the Grinch, so I would have made it to Santa and stole the $100K, and my leg just fell.
Mean one, Big D, you really are a heel.
Yes.
You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch, Big D. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel.
You need to drop a Christmas album, girl. I'm here for it. That was actually
You're a
beautiful.
monster, Mr. Grinch, Big D.
Yes.
Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. Your garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch, Big D.
All right, so we get to. You weren't done.
I wouldn't touch you with a 30.5-foot pole. Okay, now I'm done.
I hope Christian is somewhere like
Safe.
cracking up. Just cracking up when he's like playing video games and he hears you yelling, and his friends on the games probably like, "What's that?" And he's like, "That's just my mom. She's a reality star. She's like doing these weird podcasts and stuff."
Never tell anyone his mom is a reality star. He is the coolest, most laid back kid. I had him at what's the name of that store? One of them Abercrombie, something like that. Hollister.
Not Abercrombie.
Yeah, and I go, he doesn't want to wait in line with me. Like, he's like standing like 5 feet away. And I'm like, why aren't you standing next to me? I was like, because I'm your mom. I was like, are you embarrassed? I said, but I'm on TV. He goes, that makes it even worse.
Not him eating you up like that. He ate you up. He ate you up. He said,
talking about keeping me humble.
Yeah. Kids will definitely keep you humble. Not these Twitter trolls. Only like little kids will keep you humble. But let me get to it. So Frankie and Nicole are going head to head. Xavier is somewhere else. Xavier is not at this Christmas lodge. He is somewhere else. Okay. Frankie and Nicole are going head to head.
I know that he's here with me. His body was there, but his mind was on the other side.
I know you were looking at him. Let me tell you something. You know what's so funny? I know you were looking at him like, nigga, if you don't get it the fuck together, what the I know it was making you so angry not being able to curse him out, because I would like
to share my thoughts. I am in several modes of character at this moment that I am here. I am one, Tiffany the fan fanning out that I'm back in the Big Brother house. I am Tiffany, the elf ambassador, here to do my job and to do a great one for production. I am a friend, a sister to Xavier, and I also am prioritizing that my job is to remain neutral here. So as much as I want to encourage him to do well, I have a job to do and I can't put my job on the line, but I also, the loving little sister in me, because the man is older than me, say what you want to say. The little sister in me is not wanting. The little sister in me is pushing for him to I'm like pleading with him to do well with my in my face, but also the big sister in me doesn't want to make eye contact with him. So I don't want him to see any disappointment. I don't want to register any disappointment. I don't want to put any more pressure on him than he already has. So I am always smiling at him. I'm always nodding it's okay. I do want him to do well. I do want to shake the shit out of him, but I don't want him to feel that I am disappointed in him at all. And I say that people can be like, why does it matter what you feel? When you're in that house, that is the only thing that matters. That's your world right then. And then here I come as an outside person bringing my new energy into this house. He's already been thrown into every showdown. If I give him any indication that I'm disappointed, how is that supposed to register to make him do any better? So, and I'm not disappointed in him. So I don't even want to give him the come on N word. I don't want to do that. I'm really just it's okay.
And I think you did great. I never read it on your face. And I think you did phenomenal, in that moment. Because it is hard to see, one of your own, struggle and not do well. I mean, you cried when I was trying to go up the OTEV ramp and whatnot. So,
I thought you bust one of your balls.
Oh, shit. Not that. But I have some thick thighs for a reason, but I think it was just hard. But yes, getting back to the competition, Frankie and Britney are going toe to toe, and they're getting the same questions right. It came down to the sixth question. Britney got it wrong. Frankie gets it right, and then it really comes down to the last question. And of course, Frankie gets it right. Britney gets it right, and Xavier gets it right. But Frankie wins by 1 point, which that could have been Britney's comp, and we could have really been whoa, this is insane. Britney and Xavier now have to go into the showdown. Britney is already feeling oh my God, this is not going to work.
I mean, this was a really big thing, and
yeah.
And I know that they were hoping that people really felt the emotion behind it. Are we not going to talk about Frankie's breakdown?
We can. I mean, no, we definitely could talk about Frankie's breakdown. I mean, what's your thoughts? I mean, of course I felt bad, and it's the pressure. I don't think people understand the pressure of being in that house. Even if you step in that house and you're playing, it's a lot of pressure because
Yeah, screw that. Here's the breakdown.
Oh.
I'm gonna move my mic so I don't get loud and nobody. Is everything? I work so hard. Is everything? It means everything to me. I got the same amount of tears. It's everything to me. I'm not saying he was faking. I'm just saying I'm gonna learn to cry with no tears so I don't mess up my makeup. I can't believe it. Everything I have worked for. It's
his breakdown was very. His breakdown. I don't know what it is, but his breakdown.
I have to pat my.
I mean, let me tell you something.
And then you got to come downstairs, Frankie. What? I did. Where's my mom? She's not here. Okay, come here. You give me a hug. One. I can't believe it. In the house, that's how long it was. Y'all,
I believe it.
That's how long it was.
Let me tell you something. I hate this show.
I did.
I can't.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't think you guys understand. This meant a lot to me. I've been carrying this weight since BB16, and I needed that. That was my confirmation. I needed that. So I'm so sorry, Xavier. I'm so sorry, Britney. I'm so sorry. We're fucking safe.
He did do all that. Yes. Let me tell you something. I don't know if it's something in the water they're drinking, but these like outbursts, you would think. You know what? I will say this. I understand the passion and drive for players that probably Frankie has been on Big Brother for a long time, haven't been on TV doing stuff for a while. So this probably means a lot to him. And I get that because I understand that want and drive. But baby, that breakdown was just like it's like they're trying to one up each other. You had Britney have her breakdown, then you had Taylor have hers, and then you got Frankie. I'm like, who else? Who Xavier and Nicole going to need to step it up, okay? Because they ain't really dramatic enough for me, okay? But this breakdown, it definitely went the way that you said it did. I'm crying because I forgot how dramatic it was.
And it was important that I mentioned it because when I saw Frankie the next time, he said, I'm really sorry about that breakdown that I had. He said, I really hope they show that. I said,
they are some characters. They really be editing themselves on TV.
But I love
really
Frankie. I love you, but I'm going to talk about shit.
Listen. Let me just tell you something.
If I don't talk shit about you, I don't like you, and I also don't trust that you can handle it. So if I say something about you, that means you got some big draws on, and that's okay.
That is true. If
I don't say nothing, that means I think you weak than a motherfucker, and I really don't care because you're gonna go somewhere and cry, or somebody gonna cry, and then I don't feel like dealing with the tears. But I will cry from now on with no tears. I say, ah!
That is true. But I will say this. I just want to give credit to all these players going back into that house, dealing with the emotions, putting themselves out there, being vulnerable again, because sometimes you can go in and ruin your reputation. But this was all about having fun, and this is really a fun season. I love how fast-paced it is. I love how we get right to the point. This is just such a good time.
It is, and it's taken an aspect of Big Brother out that we are so used to, which is like highlighting the idiosyncrasies of everyone. If you wash your hands, if you pick your nose, if you floss your teeth, if you smell your tortilla, if you snort, if you pass gas in your sleep, like none of those things matter. This game of Reindeer Games is it is strictly about the game. So if you are looking for an aspect of Big Brother where you're looking for straight gameplay, it's definitely in Reindeer Games. If you're looking for lifestyle and the quirkiness or idiosyncrasies of people, then you actually are watching live feeds or just like a regular season.
But I'm also getting entertainment. I'm still getting entertainment. I'm still getting strategy. Yeah. And I'm still getting a little bit of drama. Yes. I think they should definitely take a page out of how this BB Reindeer Games is. I understand you probably can't do it during the summer, but they definitely should do it for the future if they ever decide to do another BB Reindeer Games or do an all-star entire season. I think they should definitely take a page of something quick, fast like this, right to the point, and get it done. So Xavier and Britney have to go into elimination. Britney is like, this time around, she's not really citing herself out, but she has made it clear in her DRs that make me giggle every time she says it. I am intimidated by Xavier. I am scared of Xavier. I don't want to play against Xavier. Like, she is killing me with these words that she is describing Xavier. But she goes into this competition. This comp, I do want to say, I don't think it was
my favorite for
anybody. I think automatically, like, if you are an athlete that's very fast, you're automatically going to do good at this. Xavier was using that brand new Achilles tendons of his, and he was kicking everything that he could down. And Britney was trying, and it took her a while. But once Britney got the momentum of knocking down knocking down all the pieces, she actually caught up to Xavier, which was shocking to see.
Up that wall and slid across that zip line just as many times as I did in BB Comics, which was at bare minimum 400.
400, Tiff.
Yes.
Okay, 400 it is. We'll take 400. Okay. But Britney gets up there, she hi-yahs and finally figures out she just has to do a little running turn and really get up there and spin, okay? It comes down to the puzzle. Britney catches up, but Xavier ends up winning, okay? Which sends Britney home. Britney does go home.
Well, X struggled, y'all.
No, X did struggle.
To find this piece. I will tell you, we were on the edge of our seats because X got his puzzle down way faster than Britney. So he had a lot of time to go through his pieces to find the puzzle pieces. He had 75% of his puzzle built by the time she got all of her billboards knocked down. But then she came and started locating the missing puzzle pieces, and her strategy for finding the pieces to the puzzle and identifying them and separating the ones that didn't go was way more efficient than X. So she was able to find her pieces, store them, find more, store them, then carry all the ones she had over to her platform, whereas X was doing a lot of running back and forth. And I think he believed at first he was just like, let me just go through and see what I can find. Then he had to come back and then I need to double check these. He doubled, tripled, quadrupled, quintupled, checked a few of those. And I was like, dude, I need you to have a better strategy for getting these pieces that don't go out of the way. But at the end, it didn't matter. I mean, he got it, but it was closer.
It was close, but if she would have kicked those puzzles down a little bit earlier, X might have not been where he's at now. Britney goes home. I just want to say this. Britney was phenomenal to watch again. She reminded me of why I love Big Brother in the first place. And I want to say thank you, Britney.
Thank you, Britney, for the entertainment.
Yes, it really meant a lot to me, especially just because I was, Tiff, I was not really caring for Big Brother, and there was a time where I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to keep talking about this show. I don't know if I want to keep doing this podcast. But Britney reminds me of why I love doing this show and why I love talking about Big Brother. So I'm very thankful for this BB Reindeer Games because it kind of gave me a reset to feel like, okay, I do enjoy Big Brother, because sometimes I felt like I lost the love for it, because it could be a lot.
You said a word. No, you said a word. I think not as heavily as you, but this BB Reindeer Games was a nice cleanse.
Yes.
To have an exciting season of Big Brother.
Yes.
I'm enjoying it.
Yes, I'm very thankful. I think after all the seasons, all the stuff that we deal with, and it's a lot. Trying to talk on this show, and I appreciate all the subscribers, the people that are watching, the fans that enjoy our show, even if it's 5 people to 1,000, whatever. I'm very thankful for everyone still supporting us, this far. And this year was very long for this show. This was our first time where we started. We started in July and we are still going on this show. So I just want to say, Britney, can't wait to meet you in person. And hopefully in the future, they bring you back. I would love to see you do the challenge next, girl, to be honest.
She's so cute. Why is she tinier than me? I know I'm 5'9", but I was like, oh, come here. Like...
Well, Tiffany, I'm so glad that you are elf on this episode. We have one more episode. We have the finale tomorrow. So, guys, make sure you watch and check that out. Tiffany, can you tell us anything?
I can tell you that the finale is a must-see. Okay? It is.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
That's
I'm
all?
cute again. I'm going to be there.
Do you wear the same outfit? Santa.
You're gonna have to tune in and see.
Oh, okay, all right. Oh, I'm excited.
And where's my promo pic, CBS?
I don't know. Y'all better at them and ask them where the promo pic is, okay?
Because I took some pictures.
Okay. We love you guys. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, my live chatters.
Yes, shout out to the live chatters. We're always
live chatters making a clatter.
Yes,
on the roof for Santa. Yes, they arose such a clatter.
Not a clatter.
Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you to all our viewers, all of our subscribers, everyone who's listening out there. No matter how you support, we appreciate the support. Remember, please like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you. Love you. Happy holidays if we don't see you before Christmas.